So the question is, what do you do with that lump sum?
Yeah, and that's where it allows you some versatility to compare. What else is out there? What other solutions could there be? With the idea being that pension to get you some type of lifetime income, well, maybe there's an option to consider a fixed index annuity with an income rider. An annuity can be a solution to provide that lifetime of income because they can really turn that lump sum into that guaranteed income stream, just like a pension. And now maybe there's a new element we add to it and just being flexible. We use that word a lot, flexibility with an annuity.
Can you see this, Zach?
Yeah.
So we really want to talk about the pension versus the annuity comparison, and really what are the benefits if you are considering taking the lump sum um, versus keeping the pension income. And we really want to weigh the pros and cons of doing that, and that's always going to be the right approach. Again, I would urge you, if you don't have enough income just from your Social Security, which again most people will not, simply because Social Security by design was only supposed to cover up to 40% of your total living expenses. So most people, Social Security is just not enough. And if you have this pension, it's a great opportunity for another guaranteed income stream that you can leverage to supplement Social Security and then build that solid foundation of retirement income that you won't outlive. And I do believe that if you're going to take the lump sum, you should be at least considering positioning a portion of that lump sum to secure guaranteed income outside of that pension, which would be in the form of an income annuity. I'm actually working with a client right now, a very nice gentleman. He's worked for AT&T for 30 plus years. I think it's 37 years now. And he has a pension and he has a pension option. And we're in the process right now of weighing out the benefits of keeping his pension versus, um, you know, taking the lump sum and then repositioning some of it for income and then the rest for growth. And what we're finding is that there's immense benefits in taking the lump sum, but those benefits really come from having more flexibility and optionality of what he does with that money, while also still keeping the top priority and objective secure, and that is taking care of the income equation in his retirement plan. So we're just repositioning it. And by repositioning those lump sum funds, we're still getting the same benefits of having the pension in the form of a guaranteed income stream to supplement his Social Security. But we're also giving him and his wife and his family potentially, his beneficiaries, more flexibility, optionality, and growth potential, so that it's just setting up, it's optimizing the rest of his plan. So he's not just one and done with that decision. It's giving him a lot of optionality as he moves to and through retirement. So if his needs ever change in the future, or maybe he lives a shorter life than anticipated, that money that he's repositioning into the income annuity, there will be a death benefit there so that his heirs can receive that money. So those are the things we're going to talk about here in this comparison. I do have the slide up. Um, so Zach, can you see this okay?
Yeah, I think using that graphic, I think one key thing that you hit on, number one, they can both offer lifetime of income, right? Um, Big value point on both ends of it. And part of it is just the comparison is, hey, if you know you've got an option coming available soon with your pension to either take a lump sum or begin that income, why not take a look at an annuity just to know which option is better in terms of just the income piece alone? One thing that you had brought up that I thought was important to hit on was that spousal continuance, the second key point of those features, and how that might affect your client. And I know I've had clients in the past where they've said, I can take this pension, but at the end of the day, that's going to drop. The income is going to reduce if I pass away. My wife moves on and she gets maybe 75 to 50% of that income.
Yeah. Yeah, ultimately the main benefit to anybody considering repositioning the lump sum funds into an income annuity is that you're maintaining control over those funds. So when you think of a pension, the word that I use for pension and converting the pension to a lifetime income stream is annuitization. So when you annuitize a pension or even an annuity for that matter, you relinquish control of the asset, so of the principal account value. And when you look at the indexed annuity with a lifetime income rider, the main benefit is that you're not relinquishing control over that principal account value. So that money is still your money. If you die, there's a death benefit going to your designated beneficiaries in the contract. The insurance company does not keep your money. Whereas with the pension, if you die or your spouse, if you have spousal continuation, there's no death benefit whatsoever. In addition to that, um, in an indexed annuity with an income rider, you also have the ability to have that joint life structure on the income. So to address what you were talking about, Zach, the spousal continuation is 100%. It's not going to be reduced if the primary annuitant passes. So it's really good peace of mind and security for not only us but our wife and our spouse, that we can pass this income on and we don't have to worry about what happens to them if we do die. Um, there are ways to leverage plans, a holistic plan to address inflation, where pensions normally the inflation adjustments are partial or limited. And then ultimately, and this is a big thing too, and I don't know if enough people weigh this out, but the pension funds are only backed by the employer, and they're only as good as that company. And whereas the income annuity with the lifetime income rider, you're backed by an insurance company, and all they do is specialize in building pension like income through income annuities. So they're an expert. They're literally the top of the top, the cream of the crop when it comes to understanding how to build these products now and for long term. And they use actuarial science to back up all of these claims paying abilities that they tout in their contracts. So, you're getting multi billion dollar size organizations that are backing the annuity. In addition to that, there's some insurance guarantee associations for each individual state that also monitor these annuity providers to ensure that they're sufficient and that they have solvency financially so that they can continue delivering those claims paying abilities that they commit to. Last but not least, I mean, I don't want to go doom and gloom here, but how many stories have we heard about pension funds going bankrupt?
Yeah.
It's happened more times than I would I'd like to admit.